Unions. They achieved shorter work days, the weekend, and ended child labor. Well, relocated, but that's a topic for another time. All of our lives would be exponentially worse without unions. But anti-union propaganda has erased this fact, and what a union is from the minds of many workers. Let's fix that. What is a union? A union is an association of workers coming together to achieve common goals. These goals can be anything that the workers desire, and there's a wide range of them. Within the workplace, unions fight for higher wages, shorter work hours, safer working conditions, job security, more vacation days, improved healthcare plans, better retirement plans, more respect, trans rights, and so much more that I literally cannot list everything. And these can extend beyond the workplace. Unions have fought and continue to fight for various social and political goals like desegregation, in some cases Medicare for All or a Green New Deal, and some even pursue the abolition of capitalism itself. We almost exclusively think of unions as national or international organizations like the Teamsters, the SEIU, or which some in the labor movement call formal or established unions. But a union in its simplest form is two or more workers fighting for improvements at a single workplace. Workers do not have to join an established union, get certified, or even get a contract to be a union. Each of those avenues comes with benefits and legal protections that workers often find worthwhile, but they also come with drawbacks. We'll discuss those benefits and drawbacks in a future video, but it's important to understand that workers have options. Lastly, let's talk about union models. There are several different types of unions and unionism, but today I want to introduce just three. For instance, the earliest form of unionism and the one that most people think of is craft unionism. Craft unionism is a union philosophy where skilled workers are organized into unions based on their trade or craft. This is in contrast to industrial unionism, where all workers within a single industry are organized into one union regardless of their skill level. The conflict between these two deserves its own video, but it's worth knowing that the AFL embodied craft unionism during the early 20th century, while the CIO embodied industrial unionism before they combined in 1955. Speaking of the AFL-CIO, it is not a union despite what many labor journalists report. It is a labor federation, or a group of unions that pursue common goals regardless of union philosophy. It's a union of unions, if you will. Within industrial unionism, there exists revolutionary unionism, a model of unionism that organizes workers on an industrial basis with the goal of abolishing capitalism. Revolutionary unions fight for the same goals as labor unions in the near future, but seek to transfer the means of production to the workers in the not so near future. The IWW, the industrial workers of the world, not the international workers of the world, is one of the most famous examples of this type of union. I'm a wobbly, so you can expect to learn more about the philosophy of this organization and its evolution over the past century here. Naturally, revolutionary unionism opens up the conversation to syndicalism, and depending on who you ask, these are either the same thing, or the latter is a much narrower concept of the former, but that deserves a video of its own. And now you understand what a union is, and have some knowledge on three different types of unionism. Thanks for watching. This was the first in a series of short videos that will discuss theory related to organized labor. I have several of these planned, but please suggest topics in the comments below and give this video a like if you want to see more of this kind of content. Next up, we're going to talk about collective bargaining and direct action. I'll see you there.